Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Yaps and Snacks. I'm Ali.
And I'm Sarah, and today we are doing mushroom coffee. So if you are new to this channel, we are two dietetic students breaking down how marketing influences our food choices while also trying to bring back the joy found in snacking.
With some nutrition education in between.
Yeah, sprinkled.
Around these videos.
Salted, pinched.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Yes.
She could go forever. Time to try because there's so much to talk about. So
yeah, let's start with the flavor.
Let's start with the flavor.
The numero uno.
It's probably the most important thing.
Yeah, this is true.
At the end of the day, if you like it, you buy it. I have the water, just hot water with this blend. And you have a...
Well, I have soy milk in mine. So
nice.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it tastes like with that because I always add soy milk to my drinks. Yes. Cheers. Not bad.
It's earthy. Can I try the soy?
Yeah. I drink. This is how essentially I drink mine.
It's not sweet.
No, it's not. I would add sugar. It's bitter, and I would add sugar, but I don't taste the mushrooms.
You should try this because it is earthy.
Okay, I'm a little scared. This just tastes like I've done this before by accident. I haven't added sugar to my cocoa, my like hot chocolate, whatever that I make with cocoa powder, and this is just essentially it's water and cocoa powder.
Yeah.
I really don't taste the presence of
mushrooms.
Yeah, at all. I mean, it's only 1 gram, I guess.
Yeah, it's not that much, and I'm sure like they're extremely powdered. Like it definitely needs sugar. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you say that as someone who drinks like
black coffee.
Yeah.
That's a great point. I guess I can feel there's cacao in it, and I can feel it. And I think I like cacao with sugar, so it doesn't taste like coffee.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Mine tastes essentially exactly how I usually have it. So.
Because you do put cacao on yours.
Yeah.
It does have a little bit of cinnamon. So I guess we can talk about the ingredients. Let's talk ingredients.
Yeah, let's start there.
All right.
Other than the mushrooms, what are the
ingredients?
Other than the
5 wonderful mushrooms
the
they
mushroom
claim.
blend.
It has cacao powder, which is a great source of magnesium. And they actually do claim that. It says, with magnesium, with cacao to support energy production. That's true.
That is true.
However, what's interesting is that it only has 20 milligrams of magnesium.
How much is that, Ellie? Educate me.
That is very little. If you want to put it into perspective, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds has like 111.
In 2 tablespoons?
In 2 of milligrams, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
Of magnesium. Like there's other foods that have a lot more if you're looking for magnesium. Again, this one, I mean, I'm not giving them a hard time because it's not like they claim it as magnesium being like their own ingredient.
It's not a mushroom magnesium blend.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's fair to say that if they're gonna claim it, they're gonna put it somewhere in the package. I think I don't think it's a significant source of magnesium.
A little?
A little bit.
5%. I mean, okay, yeah, even here it says asterisk 5% or less is a little.
Yeah,
50,
it is a little.
And then they're like 5%, and then they say the
2 tablespoons of peanut butter has like 49 grams. Like there's other sources great sources of magnesium, and even though cacao is a good source, at least in the amounts they put on this, it's not enough. So
fair enough.
But yeah, okay, so cacao, and then it has
magnesium, cacao. Obviously, yeah, the instant coffee.
Instant coffee,
they say that's organic as well.
But even the caffeine is insignificant. So if you're substituting your regular coffee and expecting to get the same like
hit.
Caffeine,
80 milligrams. I think that's equivalent to 1 small cup.
1 small cup. It's like,
what is it usually? I don't even know.
I think 100.
100 to 120.
It's
not on the lower end, maybe.
Yeah, I would say so. Okay, and then it has the mushroom blend, and it has sugar.
2 grams of sugar.
And that's
per cup. They used coconut palm sugar.
Because again, they don't like the refined stuff, even though sugar is sugar at the end. Yes. However, this coconut palm sugar, it does have like a tiny bit of fiber. It has a tiny bit of, it's like considered like a low glycemic index sugar. But in the amounts that are used in it, it's like very, very little. It's not significant to generate any of those like antioxidant, glycemic effect.
Yeah.
I personally would have added a little bit more of that sugar just because of taste. But
yeah, yours definitely needs it. I do think mine is okay. So I don't know if it's just the soy
milk being a little sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it has like xylitol, which is a sugar alcohol.
Yeah.
We have discussed sugar alcohol extensively. So
Yeah.
go watch other videos.
Yes.
And cinnamon extra. It does taste like a little bit of cinnamon.
It does. It does give a little bit of
Yeah.
It does cinnamon. Vanilla, I don't know if I taste the vanilla. Do you?
No. And I guess that leads to talking about the star of this blend, the mushrooms, the 5 mushrooms.
Lion's mane. I never know how to pronounce this one. Cordyceps?
Cordyceps?
I don't know. How are you thinking?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Triceps, cordyceps. Reishi?
Yeah.
I've been saying reishi. Turkey tail, and chaga.
Yeah.
Okay, those are our 5 mushrooms.
And all of these are considered adaptogens, which an adaptogen is a natural substance, in this case, obviously the mushrooms, that help your body adapt to stress. And it was one of your predictions, thanks with adaptogens. I mean, we were having a conversation about the mushroom. It seems to be like, it's not like an active trend, even though we kind of predict it's coming back because of that prediction of adaptogens coming.
Anything to do
back.
with supporting stress and mental health. And yeah. That was one of them.
Yeah.
The trends. So what are the health benefits of the mushroom?
Of the mushrooms, yeah.
Lion's mane.
Lion's mane is supposed to help you with like brain health, like
Yes.
memory and focus and things like that.
I remember I did actually purchase this one back in 2021 when I was taking calculus summer school. So I was like, I need all the cognitive support I can get.
And
I mean, I got a good grade. I don't know. It definitely wasn't
you can't connect
blinded.
it.
I don't know.
Reishi is supposed to be calming and support your sleep and your immune system. Chaga is an antioxidant and which will help you with like inflammation and
Anti-inflammatory.
immune defense.
Yeah.
Do they do cancer research on this one? Not
I got that chaga and turkey tail are anti-cancer.
anti-cancer.
Anti-tumor sometimes.
Yeah. Or they're being studied for cancer.
Yeah.
Cordyceps was an interesting one because apparently there's a lot of research when it comes to athletes.
Yeah, I looked at that one as well.
I'm supposed to give them like stamina, like physical performance, boost that energy. And it's actually being used for people take it if they have like chronic fatigue and things like that.
Yeah, so when I was in the depths of my health stuff, I also tried cordyceps.
And
this is 10 years ago. I don't have a good recollection. I was also very anxious at that time, so I was really afraid to take in anything that would potentially make anything worse. So I remember being too scared to take it, and I stopped.
I think you should take this home and report back.
Sure. Yeah.
And then turkey tail, immune support, and then the cancer-related, like cancer research.
Yeah, I need to check which country, but I think there is a country right now that has approved it for adjacent use with cancer therapy.
Cool.
Yeah.
That would be very interesting. If you find that, we'll put it in the description.
Yeah. So they're actual, right now there's clinical trials that show its benefits for cancer patients.
Interesting. Yeah. We can clearly see there's potential benefits to this, and there's like studies that are being made. So like it does sound promising. However, they claim that they put 1 gram on or 1,000 milligrams of the blend. Right?
Blend,
The total blend is 1 gram. And then while I didn't really dig very deep to know exactly how much you need, but I did see that you will need like 400 milligrams at least, and up to like 1 gram of one specific mushroom to get a significant effect. So
is there enough?
Is there enough? That's the question.
Yeah, it also doesn't specify what the proportion is. So maybe one is enough at a lower dose, but does it even hit that dose?
Exactly.
In this blend? We don't know.
They don't break it down. And I think it would have been smarter because there's so many, like there's 5 mushrooms that you could claim they do similar things, but a lot of them it's like there's one for sleep and the other one's for boosting energy. You're
For
like
an athlete.
for an athlete, you're like it's. I think it would have been smart if you wanted to market it for like using one mushroom or two of the ones that kind of claim the same.
Yeah, you know,
function.
like the sleepy time teas or something, and then do the adaptogen for stress before bed with
That kind of like what the I've seen. I don't know if Organic Traditions does, but the ashwagandha, for
Yeah.
like for before going to bed and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think they should have focused on one mushroom at a time
That's
and
true.
actually give you a specific dose for that one that will create like a benefit.
Yeah. Like what's the purpose of putting it all together?
Yeah, it's like
in a
5
blend?
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Like,
Goodbye.
yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently they did their own little study. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes. So it's not just food. I've mentioned it to Ali. I see this on beauty products too. Like you go into Sephora and it'll be like 90% of consumers say that they have bigger, thicker, longer eyelashes from this. There is on the website. It was kind of tricky to find, but it is there. They did a internal study with their own researchers. And essentially it is 32 adults who used it for 5 or more days. And 84% of them reported having increased energy, focus, and clarity. There's a couple, I would say, limitations or problem with this internal study. So we just wanted to touch on them because it is a good way to try and get you. Like, wow, 84, that's a big number. But what is the limitation? So first of all, 5 days is a very short time,
It's
especially
nothing.
especially because we just talked about the dose. If it is a lower dose than what we're seeing to be needed to be effective, I don't know if 5 days is enough, right?
Yeah.
Especially if it's an adaptogen, like it's going to take a while for it to work. So of course the timing is small.
And one thing that they say is that with everything, consistency is important.
Yeah.
And 5 days, not sure if the time is enough to create an effect.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely short term. It's not even a week. So that's kind of the first thing is it's of short duration. 32 is small. It's not the smallest study I've seen.
But are these healthy individuals? Are these people with are these athletes? Like
we don't know the
it's
population.
vague.
Yeah, it's very vague. And then probably the biggest one is that there's no control group. Like they don't compare it to anything. So like we said, there's cacao in here and there's instant coffee. So when they say improved energy, clarity, and focus, since there's no a comparison group would be a group that just drank coffee, and then you have one that drank the instant coffee with the mushrooms, and then we would see if there's a difference. So we need to compare it against just the coffee. Otherwise, we don't know if it's the caffeine or the mushrooms.
Yeah.
So that was another kind of big
Huge
problem, with that study. Oh yeah, another thing is how are they, just because it was reported doesn't mean improved focus, energy, and clarity was measured. So there are lots of, we're gonna go into like some science methodology, but there's a lot of validated studies, which means tests. So that means that the tests themselves have been put through research to see if it's accurate. So you would want to do, let's say, a cognitive function assessment and see if there's any improvement there, or focus. You could do how many errors is someone making? Are they really focused when they do a task? There are many validated ways of testing this, and they didn't. It was just self-reported. So, and when it comes to clarity, energy, and focus, those are very much easily, it's enough to tell yourself, oh, I just drank something that's going to make me feel a certain way.
Yeah.
I feel like that promise is just enough to kick in the placebo effect.
Yeah. And it also, like, I wish that, like, if they only wanted to list on their website, like, just, like a little bit about it, but there was no link to, like, an actual study. No. Where they will actually break down all these questions that we had.
Yeah, and I think that would help, especially because we were just talking about the dosages, being like, we have 1,000 here, the people and the participants in the study were taking 1 tablespoon and something, and that means they were having this is what it compares to in this study, blah, blah. Just a little bit more information rather than just a big 84% plastered on the front.
And also, they were not even using this blend.
Yes, yeah, that was another thing, and it is such small font and like very same as the background, so I like almost missed it, but they have a couple of mushroom coffees, and the study was not even done using this one, but I think it was a mindful, I don't know, the Focus Fuel mushroom coffee. Maybe where I'm thinking is why they just use
Copy
the same
paste.
study, why they just copied and pasted is because maybe potentially the same mushrooms were used throughout all of them, just different flavors. Because I know there was a dirty chai, right? Maybe they just added chai powder, but
Maybe
still,
they're all supposed to be the Focus blend,
yeah, maybe
just
they
with
use the
different
same
flavors.
one. Yeah, but I
Maybe.
still think that's poor practice.
It's still sus.
Yeah, there's better ways. I'm surprised that whoever was looking over that wasn't like, hey, by the way, you're using this study on whatever. Yeah, so this is just to say that we haven't really talked about, I think, just studies on pages that are done by companies themselves. So it might look persuasive on the front of the website or like the website when you see it, but there is nuance and there's things to consider about these studies.
That's like marketing.
It is, unfortunately.
Sadly.
Yeah.
But I guess like talking about that, what you saw on the website kind of leads to the other claims they're making in their website.
And there were a lot.
A lot. Okay. So I'm gonna read you the claims.
Okay.
So one of them, organic ingredients. Sure, it's on the name.
You know what though? A lot of companies with the word organic in it, but they're not organic.
Huh.
Yeah. So just because it is in the name, you should also check that too. It doesn't always mean they're organic.
That's a good point.
I've been bamboozled before.
Yeah.
It is not safe to assume.
And to be fair, like organic ingredients, sure, but there's no scientific to show they are safer than your conventional foods.
Yeah.
They don't have superior nutrition value either.
Yeah.
So that one, sure, third party tested. We like it.
Yeah,
like it.
That's
okay.
the only thing we'll give it to them there because supplements aren't regulated.
So having a third party helps.
Yeah, because for all we know, a third party has is more reassuring to know that there's actually like cacao and mushroom in here. Otherwise, it could literally be anything and put on the market because the FDA doesn't have to check it or approve of it. So third party testing is it'll help you sleep better at night if
we like it, but they don't say which third party they tested. Like who's this third party, right? Because is it consumer lab? Like who is who is this third party? I think it's important to say.
Yeah. For sure.
Otherwise,
for
like,
transparency,
you can just say it, and
you can just say it. Who is it?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Not a filler. I didn't get it, but
so the way I understood that one is like fillers, like you're getting all of this is actually mushroom and cocoa powder, but cocoa powder is the first ingredient, so it's not like this is all
like
mushroom.
more cocoa powder.
It's probably more cocoa powder than mushrooms. Yes, I know filler is an odd word.
Made in Canada, we like it, I guess. We love Canada. Family owned, adorable. No refined sugar. Sure, we already talked about that coconut palm sugar. Coconut, no. What is it?
Coconut palm sugar.
Coconut palm sugar. Yeah.
I just wanted to point out that there are other Canadian companies such as Smoove, S-M-O-O-V, Bloom, that are both, at least Smoove is organic. They're all both Canadian. So to say that they're the only company that is
Canadian company,
absolutely not true. There are other ones. So unless I somehow misinterpreted that, but I just wanted to give a nod to other.
Yeah, I feel like they just wanted to.
They just wanted to be superior in that sense, which they are not. Trust me, superfood powders are everywhere. Not exactly related to this blend, but if you go to kind of our story and you scroll all the way down, they have like 4 things. I would say maybe like the pillars of their
like
company.
Their values?
Their values.
Like
it's not super clear. I'm going to skip over 2 of them just because I don't think it's super relevant to our chat today, but I think one of them is this is a very interesting value, but it says they are obsessed with purity.
Sounds religious.
Sounds a little interesting.
Yeah.
I think that they could have just said dedicated to quality. I don't know if they were trying to find a different wording for it, but yeah, obsessed with purity is it's an interesting choice.
They were going with the clean, I think.
I think it's supposed to allude to clean ingredients, which also, what does that mean?
yeah, you're not a bar of soap. But yeah, I think it's a clean, right? But purity is such a weird word. I agree, and I think quality organic ingredients.
Yeah, if you're doing your third-party testing, if you're sourcing from ethically and all this kind of, sure.
Yeah, that's what you would go for.
Clutch onto the word purity, go for it, whatever. But it's odd. It's odd. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
Then there was another one. So as you can see, there's a lot of claims. There's, I wouldn't say a ton of ingredients, but there's this blend, there's there's all this stuff kind of going on. And then they say, making it simple. It's one of their values. Superfoods don't have to be complicated. Instead of filling your pantry with dozens of powders, our nutrient-rich blends deliver everything you need in a form that seamlessly fits into your routine.
I don't know what you think this is, but this is a powder.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So
what did they mean about like filled with powder? Like, this is a powder.
Yeah, it is odd. I don't know what the point, like, it says don't need to fill it with dozens of powders, but I'm like, you're selling powders. So if somebody likes your brand, which I hope that's what you're trying to do, hopefully they have more than 2 in their pantry. Like, I don't know what
it's very confusing, because I agree. You shouldn't be filling your pantry with any powders. I don't think including this one. Like, you should be filling your fridge with fruits and vegetables and all the things, because as we mentioned, the cocoa powder here is not going to give you enough magnesium. Yeah. Like, the mushrooms are not in amounts that will make it something significant.
Tablespoons of chia seeds, apparently.
Yeah.
It is the opposite of making it simple. It's making nutrition feel very complex, and like, you need to have all these little concoctions and drinks and supplements and
yeah, when you can just buy real
mushrooms.
Real mushrooms.
Yeah.
You know, shiitake mushrooms are like, so if you buy them and cook them with, like, put them on your normal food, they're so beneficial. It's also an adaptogen.
Yeah, and delicious. When they're like, if you go and just buy them from like the bulk, they don't have to be ridiculously expensive.
Right.
As $20.
25.
25.
Well, and they're on their website. And
I got them for 20. Might have been on sale, but again, it's a small package, right?
Yeah.
And you need 1 tablespoon. It recommended 1.5 tablespoons, which we made it and we saw how much that is. So I feel like that one is a little
it's a little weird,
productive for their brand. And anyways,
so we can't talk natural products without talking about risks. So
yes, of course. So of course, there are benefits to natural items. There can also be risks, as Ali mentioned, and one of them in this case would be food and drug, and just in general drug and drug interactions. So before ever, we just wanted to take note, put it out there that before starting any sort of product or supplement, even if it is natural, you should check with your doctor or whoever is taking care of you, because there could be, for example, some sort of interactions between, I think with these mushrooms, it was if you have an autoimmune disorder,
if you're taking blood thinners, some diabetic medication, immunosuppressants.
Yeah. So they will have, because they are strong, and that's why they have been used in, that's why it is traditional medicine, because they do have effects, but that can also mean that if you are currently on any sort of medication or you're not like 100% healthy, it could have some adverse effects. So you do want to check with your doctor.
And this was third-party tested, which is nice, but a lot of other supplements that might contain these blends, we know that the supplement industry is not regulated at all. So please check with your doctor and check if you have a third-party website that you like checking, like go and go through that rabbit hole, and just always be safe. You shouldn't be taking this lightly.
Yeah, I remember that something that you reposted or commented on. It was, I didn't know that this is what happened. Was it a protein powder supplement that was filled with cake?
Yeah. Oh my god, yes. It was just cake flour or like cake batter
mix or something was
Crazy.
put in a protein powder thing.
Crazy.
Yeah, so definitely check.
Always. And
The systems aren't perfect, so.
Do you feel relaxed or with energy?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how I sleep tonight. But yeah, I will take it home and I'll.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
I
already
will take
spilled.
it. It's okay. I'll take it
And report back. Maybe you can do a little
self-report, because I'll definitely use it for longer than 5 days.
You should definitely do it for more than 5 days.
I will, because I do like it.
Yours.
As much as we've had things to say, I feel like with just like a little bit of sugar.
This is more to your taste profile than
This is essentially what I have.
Yeah.
I just add my soy milk. Me living my life before in just recently 2 weeks was the control. Now we're gonna go into this test.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Well, good job. Anything else?
I think that is a wrap.
Okay. Well, like, subscribe, share, whatever you want.
Yeah, share.
Let us know what you think. Like, have you tried this? Have you done your own little research? Tell us more. Just don't be mean.
Or be mean. It's okay. But
you know who you are.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right. Good job.
Yeah, good job. We'll see you in the next video, guys.
See ya.